Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another simple get ready and chat video. I really enjoyed the last one that I did of these. I think it's like more entertaining to combine the me talking with also the getting ready makeup hair routine. I am working from home today and only have a couple like on camera meetings, so typically I probably wouldn't even do much makeup, but I'm still gonna, for the sake of this video, do a simple makeup routine. This is like the makeup routine I do during the day if I'm like just going out to lunch or something. Like I wanna look cute, but I don't wanna overdo everything. And then I'm just gonna update you on some things that are happening in my life. So I hope that you stay tuned for the rest of the video. Okay, we're starting with some sunscreen because we always, no matter what, put on sunscreen. So the last time that I filmed a Get Ready With Me video, it was right before camp and I was very stressed out. The camp went well my first year, like coordinating it for the most part. Like there were some hiccups that I'm still gonna be hard on myself about. I definitely learned a lot of things that can be done differently next year, sooner next year. I think it also stressed me out knowing that next year at this time I'll have to be doing all of this and planning the wedding. So that didn't help. That almost like intensified the stress a bit, but yeah, for the most part it went okay. And I feel like okay is just a good word to describe overall how things have been going lately. It's been about a little over a month since the camp occurred. The first like 2 weeks after was like really relaxed, so that's nice. And then we kind of jumped into planning some monthly events. But if I'm being honest, I've been having a really hard time feeling motivated lately. I don't know if that's just combination of being stressed out and the weather changing. You know, it's starting to get a little bit more like cold and gloomy, so I've been more okay with just like sitting inside. Fall is usually pretty busy for us. We have a lot of birthdays, and then obviously like with holidays coming up and such, we usually have something booked almost every weekend. We're also still working on wedding planning. We did get our save the dates out. Damon got our website done. There hasn't been a ton more that we've done. I did pick up my dress. I don't remember if I mentioned that last time, but I did get my dress, so I have to book alteration appointment for that soon. This past weekend, Damick and I did like a combined bachelorette party, which was honestly so fun. We had 7 different games and then had like different teams. Unfortunately, like some of my bridesmaids weren't able to make it, so we kind of switched up the teams a bit, of like my team versus David's team each game. My team ended up winning in the end, of course. But yeah, it was so much fun. I am glad that we did it, even though it was definitely a little bit extra. But I just love like having parties. Like I love when everyone like gets together and playing games and like everyone's happy, and there's like nothing that makes me happier to like see other people smiling and laughing. So it was just a really good time. Other than that, I'm working on picking out my bridesmaids' dresses. Right now I'm narrowing down a color. I think I have like the dress that I want people to wear, but I was dead set on this one color. I really thought that was going to be the color. I ordered a bunch of swatches, and that was the color that I liked the best out of all of the swatches. So I ordered 2 different dress styles that I liked within that color for like sample dresses just to see how they would look. And when it came in like the full dress in that color, it was, I don't know, I didn't like it. I was like, it's kind of bland, like there's not much to it. It's almost like I am doing a summer wedding, and so I wanted the colors a little bit warmer, I I guess. And to me, it felt very like cold and just not it, basically. Unfortunately, they did not have the dress style that I wanted in that color as a sample dress. Like, they have it for you to order, but they do like $10 try on dresses for a few days, and they don't have that style in that color. So I ordered another dress with like the same fabric in that color, and once I get that, I'm going to see if I like that color better. David and I are also starting to discuss what we would like to do for our honeymoon. We want to have a long honeymoon, or at least I do, because in my mind I'm like, oh, you know, this is like our only honeymoon. Not like it's the only time we'd ever like, wow, I really messed that up. Not that it's the only time we'd ever be able to travel together, but like, I don't know, it's just like special. And honestly, it's probably the only time I can convince him to take that long of a time away from work. So right now we're looking at doing a week in Italy, a week in Greece, and a week in Scotland. Of course, Damick has a lot of like points and things that he can redeem so that we actually might be able to get the trip for like a reasonable price, because we'll have that much like money off on things. I feel like that didn't make any sense, but yeah, other than that, just like excited for Halloween. I have all my Halloween decorations up. David and I are having the most random costumes this year. Wait, I have to check when I'm posting this video, because that determines if it's after Halloween. Okay, it is. So I can tell you that what we went as, I was an avocado and he was a pineapple. I don't know why, but like we were searching couples costumes on like Amazon, and for some reason that came up, and it was so random and weird, and we tried to find like what the link is between those, but we couldn't. So I don't know, that's just what we decided. My birthday is also coming up. I'm gonna be old and yeah, I guess I'm excited for it. I feel like every year my birthday is exciting, but it's not, I don't know, every year it gets like less exciting, if you know what I mean. Also, I just got these new brushes. This is the RT brushes. I've heard so many people talk about these, and like they are very soft. So I'm excited to try them. This is like my first day trying them, so let's see. I like it. I like how soft they are, for sure. Also, something I appreciate on these brushes is that they say, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Okay, I can't. And even if I could, you probably couldn't see it, but they say what they're for on them. So that's nice, because I feel like I never really know what certain brushes are for, and I definitely don't use the right brushes for things. So I'm gonna use this one. I also like, a lot of these are like concealer brushes, or what is this one? Primer brushes. Like, I don't use brushes to apply my concealer, or I always use my beauty blender. I think my like skin, it doesn't work well if I use a brush, so I a lot of times end up using those brushes for other things. But yeah, the job's going well. I feel like I'm bouncing all over the place, but that's the point of these videos, you know? Like, I don't have a plan, really. I just kind of go in ready to talk to you about whatever it is going on in my life. I am definitely still happy with my job and what I do right now. Part of me can see myself doing this job forever, but I just don't see myself living in Chicago, or definitely not Illinois, forever. So, you know, that kind of impacts that part of it. The more that life goes on, like the older I get and the more experiences I have, it does make me struggle to be like satisfied with the way that my life is, and like how much, like what am I really bringing to the world. There was a video I filmed a while back called The Struggles of Finding Your Path, and I'm still very much there. There hasn't been too much progress on that, and sometimes it's hard because it feels like a lot of the people around me do have their lives more figured out than I do. But yeah, I do try really hard to just focus on today, what I, need to get done today, what my purpose is today. Because the second I start thinking about the future, even if I start thinking about what I have to do tomorrow, it gives me anxiety, which is funny because my favorite part of life is planning. Like, I have OCD, I love being prepared. I love knowing what's coming next. But the second that I think that I know what's happening in my life, I get a, nice rude awakening that no, you kind of don't. I did have some people reach out or comment on the video though and say that they're feeling similar and they're glad I posted the video, that it was so honest and real or whatever, and I appreciate that because it made me feel like, okay, maybe I'm not crazy, I know that everyone in life has their own path, but it's hard for me when I was 22 and had my entire life figured out, and now I'm almost 26 and I don't. And I know realistically I didn't actually have my entire life figured out when I was 22, but it feels that way. So the older that I get, the more I just realize how much I don't know. Yeah, anyway, that's the majority of my life updates at this point. I'm trying to keep up with videos. Definitely, I'm not a super creative person, so honestly, YouTube's kind of hard for me. At this point, I'm using it as more of just a fun little outlet for me to get my thoughts and feelings out about life. I will admit it is fun to document big life events or whatever to have to watch back. I think this is successfully the worst braid I have ever done in my life, but like I said, it doesn't really matter because I'm just staying home today. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to try and post vlogs because those are my favorite things to watch back personally. I feel like they're other people's favorite things, the people who know me like watching them. I possibly will post more videos with Damick if he agrees to film with me. I want to post more wedding content because I know wedding content is kind of in right now, of people posting what they did and tips and tricks and all of that stuff, but I don't really know what I'm doing, and there isn't really a sole time where I sit down and do things like that. And I'm not a big DIY person. I wish I was. I'm just not creative, and I'm not very patient with that stuff. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope to post more wedding content closer to. But yeah, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it and stick around for future videos. I feel like I'm really out of it today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see future videos, please hit that subscribe button below. There we go. We got there eventually. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.